So for some reason, the first time I saw Avengers Endgame, I didn't even realize Iron Patriot was in the movie. I must have been blind because he clearly shows up in this suit. It is towards the end of the movie in the big fight because he does go through a couple of suits in the movie, but he does return as Iron Patriot, which is cool. And now we have him in Marvel Legends form. This is the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure Wave by Hasbro. There's the front of the box. Here is the side. And then here's the back side showing the rest of the wave and the Build-A-Figure there. I do have the first War Machine that Hasbro did put out. And that is this one, which is the Mark 6, I want to say. Yeah, the Mark 6. I still have it in the box, so I can't compare them loose because this is my Keep on Ice Mint on Card version, and I don't have a loose one at the moment. But as far as I can see, it's about 80% the same sculpt. They did resculpt a lot of things and add in a lot of things, so it's not just like a simple repaint. They definitely added in some shoulder molding onto the shoulder and the forearms as well. The thighs also have new pieces attached to it onto the new Iron Patriot version. So in case anybody thought it was just a simple lazy repaint, it was not. They actually did some they actually added some extra plastic onto the figure and mold and sculpt and all that. So let's get them out the box and check them out. So if any of you are interested in this wave at all, you guys can check out the links down below in the description where you guys can place an order for this Bro Thor wave at BigBadToyStore.com. So here he is, very nicely done. I like this. This is one of the standout figures in the wave for me. The wave isn't totally like 100% exciting for me, to be honest, but it's got some characters in there that I do like. So this Iron Patriot is definitely one I did want to see made in Marvel Legends form, so here it is. And the sculpt is pretty darn cool. It's pretty awesome. So the blue is the plastic. It's not paint, it's the actual mold of the plastic. Everything else is painted on. In terms of the silver and the white lines and some of the red on his eyes and the arc reactor, the red on the hand and biceps are actually plastic too. Those are not painted. So I guess I lied. The red and the blue is plastic mold, and then the silver is the paint there. But they definitely could have added some more detail in terms of like back here. They painted the front and then the back is molded and then it's just not, really painted. Some of the bolts and rivets in there should have been painted. So he does come with some accessories. We get some attachments for his armor, some artillery here, and we have one for each shoulder, as you see, and they peg onto the back. And then we have some more guns down here that also do peg to the back, and those are colored as well. So we turn him back, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. These rockets plug into the bigger peg holes, so the two bottom ones. This will go to the right and then this will go to the left side, and then obviously the skinnier guns are going to the upper peg holes. And now he's all decked out. Let's get focused. And there you go. So you can just do one side if you want. You could do both sides. You could do big rockets, or just one big rocket and then one small minigun. Whichever combination I guess you like. Nothing too insane, but you have the choice of not putting them all at the same time, obviously. So there he is with all his attachments, and then we do get two Build-A-Figure pieces. We have the two heads of Thor. So we have one without glasses and we have another one with glasses. And you would think that these are removable. It's actually coming off one side here, and that is not meant to happen. It's actually molded on there because this side does not want to come off. If you pull it out, you're probably going to rip it or break it. So now my glasses are all lopsided and weird. Just I guess an error on my particular figure, because that is the reason why they gave us one without glasses here. So yeah, I just gotta play around with this and make it look normal and not weird. But definitely looks good in terms of sculpt and likeness. I like it. We're gonna take a quick closer look at him. You can take a look at the details and sculpt on the figure. A lot of sculpting going on here, so definitely gotta be one of their higher budget figures in terms of sculpt. Imagine if they painted the little details. It would be that much better in my opinion. But I can understand why they had to sacrifice some paint to get the sculpt going. Although this is a repaint of some sort, they did add in some mold and some plastic. So this part is new. Is this removable? Oh, it is removable. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't even realize that this was removable, or that was a peg on the original release. And it looks like it was. I don't know. It's in the box. I should open it, but this is not to open, so sorry about that. I did have a loose one, which I no longer have, which is the one I reviewed back when I reviewed it. So yeah, those are pegs. They peg right in, so I assume the original Mark 6 did come with peg holes there. I just never realized that. Now the forearm for sure is a different piece because these are not removable pieces. And the shoulder is definitely a new piece because that is not removable either. So it's not pegged in like the thigh pieces there. His head's gonna articulate left about that much and then right about the same amount. He will look up almost nothing. So yeah, he can't really fly up, and then looking down, he's got some more movement looking down at least. Forward and back on the arm is possible. It will get hindered by the weaponry up there, but you can remove it, and now you can turn the arm as much as you want. In and out, we have that soft rubbery plastic for the shoulder piece, and then a bicep swivel along with a elbow swivel and a single jointed elbow swivel at that wrist, and a hinge. We have a diaphragm joint that swivels. It goes back and forward. There is no waist swivel. The legs will kick forward and back. In and out, we have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Then we have an ankle that hinges forward and back, and there is a pivot at the foot right there. That is your articulation. Also noting that these pieces are kind of soft plastic too, so you don't really have to worry about them breaking at all. Alright, so here we have a look at the first Iron Patriot from the Iron Man 3 movie. Clearly you see a big difference here, how bulky the new Iron Patriot is. So this Legends Patriot came out in the Iron Man 3 line of figures that had the Ironmonger as the Build-A-Figure. So I definitely do like the blue color on the new Iron Patriot a lot better than that darker blue on the previous Iron Patriot right there. And then this is pretty much the same Iron Patriot figure you just saw, but this is just in a regular War Machine color scheme there. And then still by far my favorite suit for the War Machine, it's War Machine Mark 1 from Iron Man 1 right there. And then lastly, I'll throw in the classic Iron Patriot. And next to an SH Figuarts Captain America figure. And there he is next to a Mezco 112 Collective Cyclops. Next to a Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson figure. And then lastly here he is next to my recently reviewed SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Broly figure. So there you pretty much have it. You can get him to some decent poses, but again, he's a very bulky figure just like that Mark 6, so you're going to get some hindering, especially with the elbows and the arm. I mean, that forearm piece is huge, so you're going to expect some limitations with that bend. It's not going to be, you're not going to be touching his bicep with his forearm at all. So there's that. He does have the double jointed knee, so that helps out a lot with some leg motion. So his legs can pretty much articulate however you want, so that's pretty good. It's just the upper torso / arm area, and even that, it's still not too bad either. So yeah, there's your review for the Iron Patriot from Avengers Endgame, the Thor Build-A-Figure wave. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Keep a lookout for my other reviews in this wave, and as always, have a great day. Bye.